Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game.
Garuda Yaksa
have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
So we're up and running.
Garuda Yaksa.
Newly promoted to the top flight, first season up, what would their target be?
Well, I think staying here, I think that will be their target, certainly the first objective, and they'll want to try and get to 40 points or whatever the safety line will be. Everything else could probably be seen as a bit of a bonus, really.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, really good feet from him. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Hoists it forward. He's had that put on the plate. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Up to the right. Really good feet.
Garuda Yaksa have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Picking out. Loose ball.
Sriwijaya
Back again.
Komang Triarta
Plays it forward. Spreads it towards the left. And it's hoisted clear. Hit into the middle. Strong punch. Steered forward. Dashing forward at pace. Nicely measured pass. He gets past his man. Goes for goal! Good clearance and very necessary. Chance to break. Run down the left. What can they make of it? Laid back in. Good distance on it. And it's been taken straight back.
Komang Triarta.
No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Takes it upfield. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
That's believing too much in his own ability to hold on to the ball.
referee's given a throw. Found his man. And the ball is out of play. Fine run and he's happy to keep going. Can he deliver? Suarez. And it's played forward. And that's sprayed out wide. Gets up to head it! Will be living with himself.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Half-time whistle. So the other team has broken through. Not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. And the action is back underway.
Sriwijaya can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Beautifully done. And he's whipped it in low.
Sriwijaya
Have it back and they can go again. Suarez. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Goes to finish! Trying to get there. Cleared without complication. Can't get the better of his opposite number. He goes long. And that has been cleared. DeLuca. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Sriwijaya were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening. Komang Triarda.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Lovely bit of skill. Plays it out to the flank. Gorgeous control there. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Gileson sends that a long way.
Taufik Hidayat.
Gave his team a first-half lead with a thumping drive on his last outing. Forward it goes. And now they can launch a counter. What an adventurous run from a defender. Tries a shot! It just took too long getting forward.
Diaz simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
The changes then in quick succession.
Komang Triarta.
Drives it forward. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's having a go. Clearance is short.
Garudeksa merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
For a throw. Gets it back.
Bagus Nirwanto.
That is terrific skill. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And that's been well dealt with.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game will yet yield a winner.
Cleans it out wide. Keeps everyone guessing. Time to deliver. Tries one!
Sriwijaya showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources.
Clears it out of harm's way.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for...
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. He's going into that little black book.
you wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Minutes gone and nothing to show.
Diaz.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Nicely controlled. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Has a hit! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end, and it finishes 0-0. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration